so excited to begin our second season, and we're excited about the partnerships that we put together. It's so exciting to be working with Latino PBS and also Poise Makeup Professional, who are making us look so beautiful, and Lucy Paris, who are dressing us for the season.
That's right. But we were still really busy during hiatus. Every Monday, we would have a Facebook Live with an interesting personality from our community. So keep checking us out on the Trend Talk Facebook for those interesting interviews on our Facebook Lives.
And we also held our first networking event, our panel, Latinas Running the Show. But the most exciting partnership that we did was Buick USA. They lent us a car, Buick Encore SUV, for a week, and we used it as our mobile office to prepare for our season.
That's right. And the most amazing and fun part of the whole adventure with Buick Encore was the culmination of it. First, we had an amazing dinner at the trending restaurant. It's the Mexican restaurant Mercado Taqueria by Jesse Gomez. And also the grand finale, a night at the theater by watching Hamilton. Take a look.
To celebrate the second season of our show, The Trend Talk, Belle and I took our mobile office, the Buick Encore, for an evening of dinner and theater. Our first stop, Mercado Taqueria, where we met up with owner Jesse Gomez, whose grandmother came to this country from Mexico looking for better opportunities. And now he owns 6 upscale Mexican restaurants in Los Angeles. And all of that was pretty much part of that work ethic, of the immigrant work ethic. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
I mean, it was handed down for me from my grandparents, and that was handed down to my mom and my family. I grew up with very hardworking family members, very hardworking grandparents, a hardworking mother.
Gomez's work ethic made him a successful restaurateur. Immigrants have and continue to build this country. Part of the reason the musical Hamilton has been a smash hit in the United States. The play chronicles the life of one of the founding fathers, Alexander Hamilton, who was also an immigrant. Now it was time for us to see it for ourselves.
Time before the checks all come, but immigrants, we get the job done.
So off we went in our Buick Encore.
We are here, finally. Hamilton, here we come.
With themes of thriving through pure grit and drive, Lin-Manuel Miranda's masterpiece is striking a chord in modern culture. Hamilton also has a diverse cast. We talked to some of the actors after the show.
It relates directly to me. Like it's my story, literally. It's my family's story. So it's always gonna be relevant.
And
I
it's
believe.
empowering, right?
Absolutely, totally.
Rehearsed in my little tiny New York apartment, so it didn't come easy, but you know, I'm happy to.
But you got the job done. Because immigrants,
we
get the job done.
Immigrants, we get the job done.
Immigrants, a driving force in our culture.
that was so much fun. I loved it. Go see the play. It's awesome. And you know what the play really drove home? Is that this is a country of immigrants. We're all immigrants in this country. And we should be proud of that. But lately, you know, people are assaulting immigrants.
That's right. Like, remember Benjamin Ramirez, the Elote Man, whose heart was flipped by an angry pedestrian? That was, I was very, very shooken up by that.
But you know what's interesting is that
right.
people came to his rescue.
Right. That's amazing. Afterwards, they raised thousands of dollars for him. They even bought him a new car. And there was also another incident, kind of similar. A lady that was selling flowers on the street, she got roughed up by cops. And the community also rallied behind her, right?
Yeah, and then there was that video that went viral as well about this guy who had his little cart and he was selling his hot dogs. You know, the hot dogs were wrapped around with bacon. And the cop came, gave him a ticket. And not only that, he took his money that he had made. And so people got really upset and they raised like $44,000 for him. And good for him.
Good for him. And we know right now a lot of DACA students or dreamers, which means basically kids that came here illegally into this country when they were kids and now they've established a life here. Most of them are professionals. They're making money. They're contributing to society, but they face deportation because of certain policies that may or may not go into place. So there's a lot of uncertainty around the DACA students. Yes. But the community has really rallied behind them. There's been so many different protests and different people speaking on the Dreamers' behalf, and a lot of celebrities supporting the Dreamers. So that makes me feel that there's hope.
And but the DACA students, they appreciate all of the help they get, but they're like not shy.
Right.
They're out there doing and thinking of what can we do? How do we, politically position ourselves? So, good for them.
And they're very intelligent because everyone assumes, if they're an immigrant, then they don't have an education. All these Dreamers have an education. They're specifically chosen for the DACA program because they fit certain criteria. So they are smart, they are professional, and hopefully they're learning to fight back and gain their rights as people that deserve the right to be here in this country.
Because they've never known any other country.
Right.
This is the only country they've known. So, we're in for this. Immigrants,
we get the job done. And speaking of immigrants, we're going to talk to another immigrant. Manolo Gonzalez Vergara, Sofia Vergara's son. He's an immigrant too. He came to this country from Colombia, and now he's modeling, he's acting. We're going to talk all about him, his mom, his relationship with her. You gotta watch. So don't go away. We'll be right back.